What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 2. Do we have a title name? I don't know off the top of my head. Either way, everybody should see this on Monday, Patreon and YouTube members. Just a heads up, because I had a lot of people asking, did I double upload or did something happen? Every Monday, YouTube, you guys will get the highlight reaction where there will be audio and visual right here. And then Monday, Patreon members are going to get the full-length, uninterrupted reaction. But it's going to be a little faded out, kind of like this, because I can't put a full 20-minute visual audio episode on YouTube. But the full-length reaction will be uploaded on Monday for Patreon members, and then the highlights will be uploaded Monday on YouTube. And then Sundays, so yesterday I uploaded the full length of episode 1. So the Sunday before the next episode, my full length reactions to the previous episode will be uploaded. So if you're seeing this on Monday, you're seeing episode 2, the highlights on YouTube right now. Yesterday I uploaded the full length reaction to episode 1. So that's how it's going to be every Sunday before the previous episode full length will be uploaded. So we got all that out the way, and then it looks like we're going to be uploading to YouTube 7 days a week. It looks like it's going to be Attack on Titan Monday, Avatar Tuesday, Death Note Wednesday, Avatar Thursday, Hunter x Hunter Friday, Hunter x Hunter Manga Review Friday, Saturday Death Note, Sunday the full-length Attack on Titan reaction. I'm going to try to stay on that. I had a lot of you tell me, don't worry about it if I can't, but I really want to try to stick to that 7 days a week schedule. And then Patreon members, you guys will be getting 2 to 3 episodes ahead on Avatar. You guys will be getting the Hunter x Hunter chapters early, the Attack on Titan full length early. Right now, for reference, if anybody on YouTube is wondering, we just finished book 2, the final episode of Avatar, just to kind of let you know how far ahead we are. That's everything with that. Jumping back into Attack on Titan. Had a lot go on last episode. We got introduced to a new group of characters. I'm guessing maybe this will kind of be the central focus of kind of like part 1 of season 4, kind of like how we had with season 3, where like the first part of season 3 was a lot of like the Kenny false king introducing us to people that we had never seen before and like getting us invested in them. And then the second part kind of more put in, the characters that we're used to, which I'm guessing this is what it's kind of going to be. They're introduced us to a squad that seems to be like the new Annie, Reiner, Bertholdt, they're auditioning to be the new warriors to inherit the Titans. If my calculations are correct, I want to say Zeke and Reiner have about 2 years left max before they'll die without passing on their abilities. So their clock's ticking. It looks like we had a 4-year time skip post season 3. So we got that out of the way. We got introduced to those new people. It's pretty crazy to see how it's how you're brought up though. Like they don't see the people that are on the island the same as them. They call them devil bloods and they want to rid the world, but like they are you. But the brainwashing they've had, the information and history they've been fed, who knows where like the truth and the lie or is somewhere in between. Again, I'm still on the stance of unless we've come up with something crazy or have a lot of information, we cannot bring the fight to the continent. Just judging off of the artillery and machinery and weapons that they had, like just what the Middle Eastern forces had against Marley, I would not be surprised if Marley has similar, weapons of war that Armin and Eren will get melted in the point of a second. So the way, if we take the fight to them, it's going to have to be infiltrated. I don't know. It's going to have to be some underground backdoor, take them out from the inside. Because if it's just a full frontal, we just wash up on the beach and take them out, I don't think they'd make it. I had some people tell me that, you guys don't have to spoil things, but that guy at the end was Gene and not who I thought was Mr. Silver Surfer, Warhammer, whatever his name is. But yeah, we'll go easy on the spoilers. We don't have to do too much. I saw a lot of people wanting to explain what was happening with Zeke, but you guys don't have to explain that. We'll just wait. I didn't click on anything that looked like it would be spoilerish in the comment section. I am curious if anybody besides like us as the viewer or people that got to read the information that Grisha left behind, is anybody aware that Zeke is of royal blood? Because I'm curious if some of the things Zeke does is not Beast Titan inherit, it's because he has royal blood. So I'm curious if the Marleys are like, maybe they think their Beast Titan to be one of the most important. They're all important, but they think the Beast Titan can do all these things and control and turn when he wants, and that might be something that's unique to Zeke and his royal blood. But I don't even think Zeke knows he's of royal blood. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I have no idea. And if that is Gene that's been walking around on the Marley continent, don't they take blood tests and things like that? So how's he passing? Unless there's like a good, like, there's a good uprising patriot force still, you know, within Marley that wants to, you know, free their people and get out of here and escape. You know, like Kruger said, you know, it's easy to fake a blood test with the proper, you know, doctor help. So a lot of time has passed. What I'm kind of the most curious is what have the people on Paradis done as far as military might and defenses? How much has, like, I don't know what was left in those books as far as, you know, helping them with technological advances or any kind of information to help speed their, you know, coming along process. But I'd be interested to see, like, if the walls look any different, if we have any type of different guns, cannons, defenses, artillery. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, unless we're fighting people, which Marley is, you know, and maybe some of the Titans will feel sympathetic and turn sides, or you'll be able to easily corner them in the middle of a city, but that ODM gear and some blades isn't going to cut it if they've got some armored trains shooting those slugs. So I guess that's about it. Is there anything else? We got introduced to that new squad. Oh yeah, and that kid was having dreams as if he had been Reiner or somebody before, talking about he was in the air with swords flying around. Now, was he hallucinating or was he having somebody else's dreams? I don't know. That's going to be TBD, because like we said, it's all connected at one point. So if he does become the Armored Titan, maybe he's having some repressed Reiner memories creep back in. Is there anything else? We had the war. The war has been ended. We had a 4-year time skip. We got introduced to a new cast. It looks to be like the people of Paradis have infiltrated the main continent and are maybe sending back and forth information. And we still have not seen the human form of Peak and Giardo. I don't know if that's how we're pronouncing his name. And there's still one Titan we still have yet to see at all, human or transformation form, Mr. Silver Surfer. And yeah, and we haven't seen anybody of our original cast either, but let's go ahead and do it. Let me drag this over here. Again, this will go up on Monday. Patreon members, you guys will get the full, unedited, kind of washed out, faded, full-length reaction. YouTube, you guys will get the audio-visual highlights. Okay. Oh, so they're saying they didn't agree with the decision to take out that fleet, to put Zeke and Reiner in that much danger. If it sounds like if all the other forces banded together, they could take out Marley even with the Titans. So what are they going to do? They think they need to get rid of the Titans or what? Eventually, they were going to catch up, so... Golden Boy Zeke. He says, I want round 2. Oh, wow. Didn't they say it's their fault they just got out of this? They just had this war and now you want to go back to that same thing again. Oh god, that's wild, that's wild. So Zeke even referenced the fact that he doesn't think Colt will be able to inherit all of his abilities and what he's able to do. What makes him think that? Like, again, is he aware of, like, the royal blood and what he has and all that? Or does he just not think Colt is about that life? Or how's that work? And wow, he wants to... After everything they kind of, like... They hinted at it a lot last episode of... the reason we're in this war is because, you know, of our failures. Everybody found out we lost Titans. We weren't able to bring them back or get what we originally went there for, and the world found out and they, you know, plotted their attack, and they finally ended that war. And Zeke says he wants round 2. But like he said, it'd be like, unless there's a Titan with wings, technology will always, like, end up catching up. And he said soon there'll be airships that can drop bombs out of the sky, and he's not wrong. Wait, wow, this is so weird to see, just like... To see this happening! Like, Zeke, like, we're just hanging out with Zeke. Nothing to do with, like, him taking over. He's just hanging out. Did he just say it's like you've got royal blood in you? It's two titans. They didn't know they had a syringe, did they? Who's this? We didn't see him last episode. That's that's Homeboy. Galliard? How are we pronouncing his name? I was not expecting this as the person. Wow, his brother's the one that... His brother was the one Ymir ate. I thought Galliard would be some, like, old man, some, like, wise professor, something like that. Is that PK? It is. Okay, we've seen everybody. Did she say it's been 2 months since I've been back to human? I was not expecting that to be her either. I expected like a more of an aggressive Annie type girl. And I expected Galliard to be like some wise old man. I don't know why. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting human form, but I don't know. Okay, we have seen them. So if we ever see them walking around Paradis or something unidentified, we can know that it's serious. We could be like, oh shit. But we still have one unidentified though, so he could be walking around anywhere, we would never know. They want us to feel bad for them so badly. But it's like, you do. And you know what's wild is I've always been on the side of whoever is on the outside of the walls. I always wanted them to win when they would attack and everything like that and break down the walls. Because... Oh wow. He's having flashbacks to his group. Annie and Bertolton, the little brother. The reason I always rooted for the other side and the people on the outside of the walls and everything is because I felt like if we ever were to get answers, it was going to be from them. It wasn't going to come from what is ever inside the walls. So if the people inside the walls were to win, we find out nothing. Oh wow, he's actually letting them... She's rooting me! He doesn't want that life for Gabby. Yeah, yeah. Because it's so weird to see, because every time we see Reiner or we see Zeke, they're always the ones in control and have all the power and all the answers and doing all the things. And now we see them here, and they have to be, like, reserved, take orders, listen to others, you know, and they're not in control. Oh, the families of the Titan Shifters have to wear red armbands as well? The grandparents are still alive. I don't know. Oh, man. I'd like to have a sit down and hear them talk. But it is easy to be sympathetic for this side because of what they're going through and kind of being forced to do. It'd be different if these were Marlians and they were, like, making us try to feel this for them. They're all under the same thing. Everyone's being subjugated to something, you know? He knows that's not true, but he has to tell himself these things. Yeah, Gabby was like, wait. I thought they were supposed to all be bad people. Is that Reiner's mom, I'm guessing? We good Eldians. Oh, he's gonna tell them about wanting to go back. The family that holds the Warhammer. They've never used their Titan power against other countries, and as the family that repelled King Fritz in the Great Titan War, their word carries weight. They repelled King Fritz. The world will have to listen to... So they aren't involved in the wars in the subjugation? It seems like their family was so involved in the original battle for the 9 that they're just allowed to, like, not be subjugated? I mean, they gotta know they can never really sit alone like that, you know? Man, man, man. That's it? Wow, that went by fast. There are a couple of lines I wanted to go back to and make sure I heard them correctly. Yeah, it was right here. Go back 10 seconds. I'm worried that Colt won't inherit all of my abilities as the Beast Titan. And then Colt made the reply of, it's like you have royal blood or something. Hold on, he might have said it already. Maybe the stories about the founding Titan. So why are you special? It's not like you've got royal blood in you. They really don't. I mean, well, how would he know? We don't even know who the Beast was before him, so he doesn't know. Eren does, you know. That's why I really think. I don't know how the story's gonna end or how cliche it would be to have the Titans, you know, be like, you know what? These people in Paradise, they are our people. Let's fight for all Eldians, and they all band together and fight back Marley. Maybe the Eldians just decide to all live on that island by themselves. You know, all the Eldians are going to come here. We're going to live here. We'll have our 9 Titan powers. We're just going to do what we do. The world hates us anyway. You know, we'll just live on this island, and that'll be there for us. Maybe they decide to come live on the continent and carve out their own land, and still too dangerous though, because at the end of the day, other countries will want that power for themselves. But maybe they all band together and, you know, fight till the end, and they get to live on Paradise happy ever after. You know, it could be a little cliche, but I really see Zeke. I see him and Reiner's mental really going to be struggling. I mean, we already see Reiner struggling with it. Even Gabby was like, wait, I thought they were all bad. So we see that there's still that, like, wait, you know? So that was interesting to see. And then, so we got to see Peak, and Galliard. I don't know, like he just, because the way they were saying it, like when they were saying, because the other warriors, they weren't saying like Mr. Zeke or Mr. Reiner, but they said Mr. Galliard. So I was expecting him to just be this like older, wise man with a beard and glasses, but I mean he's not, and he's the older brother of the original group that went with the one that got eaten by Ymir, and then he ate Ymir, and then Peak comes in. Peak. I don't know how we're pronouncing her name. I was not expecting that to be her form at all. I don't know what I was expecting. Um, I was getting like, just seeing, I mean, we never heard her really talk, but I was expecting a girl kind of like Sasha, if that makes sense. I don't know why I thought that, you know, you just shoot out. I feel like I haven't seen, though she said, okay, I want to see what she said there. Hits from those ships, don't bully him. Don't call me that, Peak. It's been 2 months since the last time I was, oh, okay. Okay, she's. I mean, 2 months is still a long time. That's a very long time. So she was in her Titan form. I mean, they were. I mean, they. And she has such a utility to be able to like transport and speak. We've seen her speak, correct? So like, can the Marlians understand her when she speaks, or is that just an Eldian thing? But 2 months. For some reason, I thought I said 2 years. Really, 2 months. So that's absolutely wild. But so there's not really much like aha moments or discovery. I mean, besides getting to see, I mean, we've seen every single one of the Titan shifters except one, and we still have not seen that one Titan. Now, with that family, they are Eldians, but they made the comments of, I think Galliard made the comments of like they live in luxury. They've never used their Titan in the wars. or, you know, anything, or in another country or anything like that. So they are Eldians, so why do they get to live this like life of luxury while everybody else is down here being subjugated in the slums and tortured, killed, shipped off, you know? They made the remark of like they helped or were one of the key reasons of battling back the original King Fritz, like I guess when things were going down. So is that why they're in so high regards, able to just live? It sounds like not only are they living above Eldians, but they're living a pretty good life even for a Marleyan. So I wonder why that's allowed and why that is. And new mission, which has been the same mission since episode 1 of Attack on Titan. We're going to get Eren. That is the goal, is to get our hands on Eren. Now, they said that they've been sending ships the past 3 years and not a single one has come back. Zeke was under the impression that, oh, they only have one Titan beating it back. They don't seem to be aware that they had a syringe and the ability to, because Zeke made the comment, "That's it for you, Bertholdt. You know, Reiner, you're lucky to get away." But he didn't look like he was under the impression that Bertholdt had been eaten and the Titan power is now in their control. Not only did they lose it, but it is being used as a weapon against them, and they don't seem to be aware of that just yet. But it looks like that's the new goal. Within 1 year, Zeke says he has 1 year left, and his goal is to capture Eren. Him and Eren have a lot to talk about or to discuss, so I'm sure we'll get a lot of that, and Eren is going to reveal to Zeke that his mother was of royal blood, and I'll be interested to see kind of how that plays. It was real shocking to see that the grandparents were still alive. That was pretty crazy. And then so Gabby is Reiner's cousin. His mother is her father's sister, brother, however you want to say that. I thought it was his little sister for a minute, so they're related, and he doesn't want that life. I mean, he doesn't want that, what he's gone through, for anybody. And you saw him really trying to downplay, you know, how bad they are over there, but he really was like, oh, that's it? And the whole, like, his mom getting pissed and all that kind of stuff. But they could tell something's going on with him, or has gone since he's gotten him back, but we'll leave it there. Is there anything else we wanted to discuss? Wasn't anything too crazy. We got the human form reveal of the Jaw Titan and the Cart Titan, Peak and Galliard. I don't know if it's PK, Peak, Galliard. The new mission that's going down. Zeke is unaware he was of royal blood, which we knew. And the one Titan, so it's not even used. I thought maybe they just hold it back, but like it looks like they don't even control that 9 Titan. That family just does what they want to do, and that's it. And the goal is to get over there. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see what happens. I appreciate it, everybody. Everybody will see this on Monday, whether it's in a highlight or an extended full-length version. Patreon, you'll get the full extended on Monday. YouTube, you guys will see that next Sunday. And the highlight video will be up on Monday for everybody. So I appreciate it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, as always.